Hello guys, welcome back to another video with Boy Trader, and in today's video we're having a top-down analysis on volatility 10 index. So I basically saw an opportunity on the lower time frame, so I want us all to analyze this index together, and I want you guys to drop your take on it, and as well I'll show you guys how I was able to identify my opportunity, and I'll be taking this trade live. So but let's dive into the chart. So as you can see, whenever we want to analyze the markets or the charts, I start from the higher time frames, basically the weekly time frame, which is most preferable. So on the weekly time frame, you can see price have been on a long-term market downtrend move, for weeks now, for months, probably for years. This was when 2019, since 2019, you can see it. Market has been in a long-term downtrend. So as we got to this particular zone, so what's our area of concentration now? Remember, these zones are no longer, we are no longer interested in all these moves. We should be focused on the current move, which is at this point. So focused at this particular move. So that's our area of focus at this point, so we can be able to get opportunities, because these moves are all past moves. You're no longer looking at opportunities on them. We need to use them as a guide to the current market's move. So you can see on the weekly time frame, you can see price. This level is actually a strong level, a strong and an important level in the market, because you can see price reacting from this zone, giving us a nice drop. The same thing happening here, and probably the same thing happened here. So what was actually the next, was market trying to do next on this index? We can actually call this level again. I can actually see another level that is very important, because you can see price reacting to it. Remember, any level, any important level we see in the market, you have to identify it, because those levels are definitely levels market is likely to give a good move on, that could give us a good trade opportunity. So you can see price reacting to this level, dropping from this zone, the same thing here from this zone, and price played around out on this level, as acted as a support here, finally broke below it and retested its resistance. Then probably the same thing, price didn't give us a nice move from this level, just give us a strong bullish. You can see how bullish this pressure is, that came to test this main level, then give us a drop. Understand? So right now you can see price is giving us a move back to this level. So what are we to expect at this zone? On how price is giving us a clean move here, both on the first and second approaches, because we have this first approach and as well as this second approach. None of them stopped at this point, none of them rejected at this zone, but they all faked out a move in before dropping down. So on the, let's move on to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see as well that the market is on a can see markets creating these lower highs. These lower highs, you can see markets creating these lower highs, which is an information we need as well in analyzing the markets, because you can see markets give us this high here. This high was actually, or is actually lower than this particular high. The same thing here, market is trying to reject at these zones. So what are we to expect? And we can see clearly that there's an order block, a bearish order block at this point, which is very important, which is a nice this thing zone, a nice level we should not overlook. So you can see how price approach this level and all of that. You can see the strong bullish pressure from this point on how price gave us these level formations. We can't really identify any important level at this point, but we can say that this level in particular are our market key levels, because you can see price reacting to these points. Price doing the same thing here, price doing the same thing here, and price got to this level again, this particular level, give us a drop, broke below it, give us a kind of a retest on it, then dropped, finally give us a nice break above it, then give us a retest on it again, like to confirm this level. This is a very nice level and a very important level on the market. So on our price, it was a retest of this level. You can see how product how the move was. You can see how strong this bullish move that came after this retest was. So you all can also identify that the market can equally see that the market give us a kind of a W pattern, which is whenever we expect a W pattern, whenever we expect a W pattern, we expect price to give us a breakout of the neckline, then a retest of the neckline. I can see we have our neckline identified at this point. We have a neckline identified at this point. So the market give us a breakout of this neckline, a breakout of this neckline. Can see our pattern formation, a W bottom, but on a W formation, kind of a double bottom, but not really a perfect double bottom. You can see this is a W formation, you can see price breaking above this neckline, then coming back to retest this resistance level, and a kind of trying to retest our trend line again, giving us a third touch of this trend line. So what are we to expect of this market at this point? Let's as we identify our lower lows formation. You can see price giving us a low, you can see the lower high and the lower high, and possibly a lower high is about to come here at this point. So you can see price giving us a low and that low. So I would expect the market to give us a lower low, that's which we don't really know. So as we're analyzing, would take a look at that and check the possibilities and all of that. So on the 4 hour time frame, you can see that the market is on a nice level on the 4 hour time frame as well. Remember, this is an order block that we identified on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, let me make it okay. Let me make it kind of this color here. On the 4 hour time frame, you can see, sorry, the daily time frame, you can see this is an order block, a daily time frame order block. So what is the 4 hour time frame trying to tell us? On the 4 hour time frame, you can as well see that yes, market got to this level with this strong bearish pressure and kind of a mini uptrend. Market creating higher lows and higher highs, which is actually to validate this move, like to give us a clear move on this, give us a clear direction, like trying to tell us the market direction, on this index. So I see the move at this point. The market is actually on our resistance level and as well our bearish order block, our daily time frame bearish order block level. So what's the 1 hour time frame saying? So in the 1 hour time frame, you can see that there's a pattern formation that is actually forming on the 1 hour time frame, which is very, very important. On how price got to this level, and how price got to our resistance level and on our order block level. Market didn't give us maybe a move above it, like give us a strong push, but instead we start seeing a kind of a choppy move, like a kind of a consolidation. Is the market trying to exhaust its bearish phase, its bullish phase? Because you can see that the market started slowing down at this point, kind of start slowing down, then started giving us a formation, giving us formations, giving us sorry guys. So the market start giving us this reversal pattern formation. You can see clearly that the market formed the market formed a left shoulder here, a head and a right shoulder, which is a very nice reversal pattern. So what are we expecting next on this index? What are we expecting next on this index? So you all can see that the market gave us a nice formation. Then you can see the left shoulder here. Let me identify it with these two. I see the left shoulder here, then the head at this point. The head at this point, then the right shoulder at this point. This is a very good formation, which is a very neat formation. So we actually have a neckline at this point. We have a neckline which we shouldn't overlook, because this neckline is a very, very important level in the market as well. So on the 1 hour time frame, can see, okay, on clearly on the 50, okay, let's go to 15-minute time frame. So clearly on the 15-minute time frame, we can also see that yes, this is a nice formation, this is a nice reversal pattern formation, which we should be taking advantage of, because we had couple of confluences, we had couple of reasons to take a sell on this trade, because firstly, our overall market direction, secondly, our key level, our twist price is actually trading out, and thirdly, our daily time frame bearish order block. Now on the lower time frame, you can see that there's a kind of a reversal pattern formation that is actually that the market is actually displaying. This is a head and shoulders pattern, which is very strong reversal pattern formation that we shouldn't overlook. So on this neckline that we have here that the market formed at this point, we can see that market is actually trading, is still trading on this particular zone. So at this point, we don't have anything to do at this point. We only have to wait, because trading is one of waiting. Like you wait whenever you identify an opportunity, whenever you see an opportunity, you have to wait till the market gets to our level, or our area of interest, or our entry level for us to get into trade. But right now we can't really take this trade, because the market is still trading on this, or trading inside this pattern, like inside this particular pattern. Wait, no, let me spot the zone. Market is still trading inside this zone, inside this particular zone, inside this particular zone. So we could see that the market is yet to break this neckline, which is a level that we should pay attention to, So because we're taking ourselves, and again, we can also see that the market is still inside this uptrend, On how the markets break this pattern, you can as well as see markets break this particular uptrend, like give us a break and retest of this trend line, then a nice drop to this particular level. So our level of target is at this point, So we have to stay put and watch out for the market moves and all of that. So we'll be looking out for a good opportunity, a good entry level, or a good entry point on the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that the market is still displaying these little bullish moves, kind of still trying to exhaust. The bearish power is not fully in the market. To get a breakout out of this neckline, this level, because you can see this neckline have actually been a level, a very important level, we can call it the key level, because you can see price reacting to this point, and the same thing, we can see multiple reactions whenever price gets to this level. So until we get a breakout of this particular level, until we get a breakout of this particular level, then we'll be looking for a nice sell opportunity. So that's my take. So we're looking out for a break and retest. Like if the market can break below this level, and give us a retest of it, then you'll be having a nice short, a nice sell opportunity with our stop loss possibly above this structure or above this left shoulder. So whatever you're risking, make sure you risk what you can afford to lose, and make sure your stop loss levels are or is at a good point, because of market retracement, because the market will try to play around before giving us the main or actual direction, or the actual move of the market. So that's my take on it, on this particular index, guys. So we have to only wait, we have to wait for the opportunity we have to wait for the market to come to us. You can't just chase the market or trying to get a sell because you have already seen this pattern, then we want to sell this index. No, you have to wait for the market to give us a good confirmation, like a good market confirmation, before we can take the sales on this index, because you've already you've already had a couple of, we already have our buyers intact, you already have everything intact. So we have to wait for the market to give us the move that we expect, like the break of this structure, then we can get ourselves. So that's it, guys. That's how I was able to spot my sales. Though I'm yet to take the trade, so we have to wait for the market to break the structure before we can take the sales. So hope you guys got a couple of things, my explanations and all of that. So if you're a new viewer, please do it to subscribe, and to my returning viewers, shout out to you guys. Let's keep doing what we do, and do have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.